Objection!
Damn it. Okay. Fingerprint inside the lid, same with the victim's blood. Okay.
Objection!
There we go. Queen Amara. Does this pennant look familiar to you? Why, that is... We found it in the tomb. It has the minister's blood on it. Which means it was probably dropped in the course of the crime.
Objection!
And I fail to see how it's relevant to your argument. Did that not belong to the accused? That's what I thought too. After all, Dirk had said it himself. He said that? Yeah, but that was a lie. Because I believe he was covering for someone. Covering? How? For who? There's a certain piece of evidence that shows the pennant isn't Dirk's.
Take that!
That's a photo of the accused body, is it not? Yes, it is. I'd like to call your attention to a certain spot on it. This right here proves the pen was found in the tomb weren't Dirk's.
Take that!
You'll notice an object near Dirk's left arm. It's an identical pennant, except it's blue. Oh, now you mention it. Don't you find that a little strange? Why would he own two of them but in different colours? Here's what I think. The pennants are meant to go together as a pair. A pair? If the blue pennant is Dirk's, what about this pink one with the minister's blood on it? Who do you suppose that belongs to?
Objection!
Sorry to disappoint, but no fingerprints were found on the pink pennant. That's not true. Therefore, we've no way of knowing who it belongs. But that's where you're wrong, Prosecutor Submardi. I guess you didn't know this pennant is actually a locket. Come again? Now this is where it gets interesting. When we open the locket up, we found a faint fingerprint inside on the back of the lid. What? No. So now the question is, to whom does the fingerprint belong? Queen Amara. It belongs to you, don't it? Oh. It seems I truly rendered the witness speechless this time around. This cannot be. Mother, tell me it does not belong to you. Nayuta, Think about it, Queen Amara. Dirk must have realised you were channeling his spirit, and he probably already figured out who the minister's killer was. And yet, he still claimed the pink pennant belonged to him. Why would he do such a thing? You really don't know? He was protecting you. Because he loved you. He loved you until his very last breath and beyond. Excuse me. Sorry. Dirk knew everything, even that he was being used. But he kept quiet, all for your sake.
Dirk, why did you always...
Well, Queen Amara, Dirk, the one whose love for you never wavered all these years. Are you going to betray him now?
Dirk, Ah!
This cannot be. I refuse to accept it. Queen Amara, are you ready to confess your crime?
I can deny it no longer. The truth is, it was I, Amara Sigatar Karayan, who slew Minister Inga.
Preposterous! Why? This is beyond belief! Mother, why would you?
Forgive me, Nayuta. I never wished to cause you such sorrow. But I had no choice. It was the only way.
The only way? So, in the end, Queen Amara and Dirk Sadmadi, I suppose this means they were unable to reconcile while he was still alive. I don't think the state, the kingdom, or the instance of the past would have allowed that. They were prisoners of their shared history, so to speak. Queen Amara, there's something I need to know. You'd staged a near-perfect crime. Why'd you bring this pennant to the tomb with you? You should have known it had come back to haunt you.
I do not really understand it myself. I'd nearly been assassinated by my own husband, yet I could not bear any hatred toward him. I was unable to discard this, or part with it even for a short time. As with Dirk, I have never stopped loving my husband for the past 23 years.
Mother. So she really believes it? That Dirk tried to assassinate her?
Your Majesty, is it not time? Time to declare Dirk innocent? I would ask you to do this for my beloved, who now dwells in the Twilight Realm.
Very well then. Your Eminence, Prosecutor Sadmadi, if you have no further objections... This cannot be. My mother?
I have no objections.
Dirk, I did it. I finally did it. I proved your innocence. But... Very well then. Being that Queen Amara yet lives, we can no longer charge the accused of the assassination that never came to fruition. As for the murder of Minister Inga, the truth has been laid bare for all to see. Therefore, I will now pass judgment upon the accused, Mr. Dirk Sadmadi. Your benevolence.
I I cannot accept this.
Is something the matter, your benevolence?
Queen Amara is lying. It makes no sense. Queen Amara would not have killed my father.
What's with her all of a sudden? Is this some sort of lingering affection towards Nanya? Rafer.
Speak the truth, Queen Amara. Did you really kill my father? Yes, there is no mistake.
She has confessed to the crime, thereby clearing the accused of all suspicion. As such, I see no need to continue these proceedings.
Barbed head, Hornhead, are you going to let this stand?
Dirk's been proven innocent. He's been declared not guilty. Even so, something doesn't feel right. Apollo. If you have any doubts, now's the time to raise them. After all, the courtroom is a place for finding the whole truth. But it's all up to you. There's definitely things that don't add up. Does this mean the whole truth hasn't been brought up to light yet? Should I push to continue the trial? Somehow I doubt I think it would let me end it if I wanted to. Your Majesty, I have a feeling we haven't discovered the old truth. And the only way we'll ever find out is to continue the trial.
Hornhead.
Very well then. Will the defence please tell us this? What important fact about the case has yet to come to life? Queen Amara, there's something I still don't understand. What was your motive for killing Justice Minister Inga?
That is a fair question and one I shall now answer. For the future of this kingdom I slew Inga Kakarol Karain. To avert further tragedy, his death was an unfortunate necessity.
Further tragedy?
Over the past several years, Minister Inga has been rapidly expanding his power. He had established the secret police and was relentless in his pursuit of the insurgents. He even had the overwhelming support of the people, but he still was not satisfied. Hungry for more power, he began planning a coup d'etat.
You mean his plot involving the Founders All, which led to Naifa's abduction?
Yes, Minister Inga planned to use the orb to gain access to great spiritual power, after which he would assassinate Garan and usurp the throne. His machinations were reminiscent of that terrible tragedy of 23 years ago. And as one affected by that incident, Amara vowed to never allow a repeat of such events. Yes, and the Holy Mother delivered unto me the perfect opportunity to fulfill my vow. Security amid the courtyard was rather light due to the rite of channeling, and Inga had barricaded himself in the tomb of his hostage, away from prying eyes. I knew I would never again have such a perfect opportunity, so... At 2 p.m. during the rite of channeling, I slipped into the tomb and slew the minister.
The bracelet? Apollo? Yup. Seems the trial's far from over. Queen Amara, I believe you're still hiding something. But if you want to keep on playing the game of hide and seek, let's start with that last statement you just made.
If I must.
Gotcha!
Shit! Pressed the wrong fucking button again. Oh, I'm fucking crap at these, I really am. Well, back to the walkthrough, I guess. Damn, that is a sneaky bastard to see.
Gotcha!
Queen Amara. You're not very comfortable talking about the 2 o'clock right of channeling, are you? I can tell because the thing on your left hand twitched most imperceptibly when you did.
Oh,
That pose you made, is there something about your chest that makes you nervous?
whatever do you mean?
The murder occurred at 2 p.m. I'm pretty positive Amara's in the tomb at this time. So why is she so self-conscious about her chest when she talks about the right? The right of channeling? Didn't Harvey snap a picture of it? Queen Amara, I have a picture of the right of channeling, secretly taken by a certain individual.
Objection!
Such insolence! I'd have the perpetrator's name at once.
Sorry, no can do. You see, I just happened to find it on the ground, so...
Do you take me for a fool?
How about we discuss the photo's origin a little later, because right now there is something much more pressing at hand. I believe this photo merits further examination. I just wish there was more to see in the darkness and more darkness. Might be able to make a few more details with some image adjustments. Let's ask Emery if she can help. Bailiff! Please summon Detective Sky to the Hall of Justice.
Here you are. I was able to obtain much a clearer image by raising the brightness.
What's that right there? An injury? Wait, I think it's a burn scar. Wait a second. Your Eminence. Fuck's sake. Any excuse, huh? You don't have a burn scar like that on your chest. What's going on here? If the person in this photo isn't Queen Garan, then who is it?
Take that!
Queen Amara. The person in this photo isn't Queen Garan. It's you posing as her, isn't it? The two of you look quite similar, but that's no surprise considering you're sisters. Even the shape and position of your facial tattoos are almost exactly the same. You're both capable of channeling spirits. Therefore, it would have been easy for you to impersonate Queen Garan. Queen Amara. You have a burn scar on your chest, don't you? Please remove your round mandala so we can see what's behind it for ourselves. Shit. Okay. Look. It's the exact same burn scars as the one in the photo. I don't understand. I knew it. The person in this photo really is. Yeah, Queen Amara. Who really spoke there? So, Phoenix. Whoops. This is absurd. Are you suggesting they switch places? Amara's confession earlier was also false. Mother, what's the meaning of this? Don't you see, this changes everything. We know for a fact the photo was taken at 2 PM, the exact time the murder took place. But that would mean Queen Amara couldn't have possibly committed this crime. Exactly. She now has an ironclad alibi, so Minister Inga's killer couldn't have been Queen Amara. I'm afraid I no longer follow defence. Was it not Queen Amara who charged the Minister and the accused to stage the crime? Yes, that fact has not changed. We've evidence placing her at the scene of the crime. And Dirk could only have been there in the two as she were channeling him. Which means, while Queen Amara did use spirit channeling to stage the crime, she didn't kill Minister Inga. His real killer is someone else. Paul Kunka! What's going on here? Was her mercifulness covering for someone? If Queen Amara's not the killer, then who is? Isn't it obvious? Why was the rite held in the first place if Queen Garan weren't going to perform it? Who was behind the two sisters switching places and for what reason? The answer to these questions, along with the establishment of Queen Amara's alibi, obliterate a certain someone else's alibi.
Take that!
Is this some kind of joke? No, Your Majesty. I could never joke about something so grave. The only one who seemed to have the perfect alibi at the time of the murder was Her Eminence, Garan Sigatar Karayan. Queen Amara, didn't your sister Queen Garan ask you to pose as her and perform the rite of channeling?
Aye.
And didn't she also have you drive Dirk's spirit from Miss Faye's body and stage the crime to make it look like he was the minister's killer? At 2 PM while you were performing the rite of channeling as Queen Garan, Didn't she kill Minister Inglewood disguised as Dirk? Well, your mercifulness. It's no use trying to hide it any longer. You need to tell us the truth now. Mother?
Justice Minister's true killer is...
Oh, fuck. Mother? No! I really did it. Your Eminence, my life is yours. Isn't he one of Garan's royal guards? Queen Amara! Bailiff, arrest that guardsman! Mother! Garan couldn't have, could she? Someone call for an ambulance, quickly now! We're lucky the ambulance made it in time. But we've been forced into a recess for now while things get straightened out.
I can't believe what just happened.
Tell me about it. Do you think Garan put that guard up to it? If she did, she's going to regret it. No one gets away with something like that on my watch.
Poor Queen Amara.
Your benevolence. Any news on her condition?
She is undergoing surgery at the hospital as we speak. They are giving her a 50-50 chance of survival, though.
Oh, that Garan. Justice will be served.
Why? Why did this happen? Oh, just as we were finally reunited. Oh, Queen Amara.
What was that about being reunited?
No? Nothing.
Right.
How are you, Hornhead? Dirk Sadmadi was your father in all but blood, after all.
Thank you for your concern, your benevolence. But I'm fine. Right now we still have a trial to see through. So that's what I'm going to stay focused on.
Hornhead, you are sturdier than your stature lets on. Just don't overdo it, okay, Apollo?
Dirk, that was a real shocker, alright. Can't believe the dragon is dead. That's... Say, AJ, I was wondering, when Dirk disappeared after I freed him, that's because Amara turned back into herself, right? Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know if that's because Dirk's spirit willed it, or if it was part of Garan or Amara's plan. Man, our dream of revolution. Now what are we gonna do? Is this it? Don't give up yet. There's a very good chance Garan's the real culprit in all this. If we can prove her guilt in court... Hey, you're right. That'd be just the push we needed. The dream lives on. Yes, it does. You know what that means, AJ? The fate of the revolution rests squarely on your shoulders. Haha, all in a day's work. Oh, who am I kidding? That's a ton of pressure. This is what Dirk gave his life for, so I have to do this for him.
The Honourable Rebel Dirk Sadmadi. I would have loved to have spoken with him while he yet lived.
Really?
Why not? I mean, he seemed like an interesting man.
Did she bump her head or something earlier?
The trial's about to resume. The defence is to report to the courtroom at once.
Already? After what just happened?
The first thing Garan will do is respond to that last accusation. You better stay on your toes, Apollo. I will, Mr. Wright. Ready or not, Garan, here comes justice. Now then, let us resume today's proceedings. Hey? Where's Nayuta?
I must offer my apologies. I never imagined a royal guardsman would do such a thing.
What? He wasn't acting under your orders? How dare you cast such suspicion upon Her Eminence?
It is quite all right, Your Majesty. Suspicions are only natural under such circumstances. But rest assured that he acted alone, for I knew nothing of his plans.
I don't believe that for a second.
Now then, Your Majesty, regarding the murder of my husband, Minister Inga, I'd like to offer a new possibility.
A new possibility, you say?
Indeed, for during the break, the real killer confessed to me.
What?
Bailiff, call the witness to the stand.
The real killer confessed? What's she got up her sleeve this time? I've a real bad feeling about this. Really? He's the one who confessed. Prosecutor Sudmadi, you're the real killer!
I questioned him during the recess as I felt Amara had been covering for someone. So it was that he finally confessed his crime to me.
Nayuta, you didn't really do it, did you? Her Eminence speaks the truth. It was I who killed Justice Minister Inga. Nayuta! Peace! Prosecutor Sudmadi, are you absolutely certain about this? A confession of this nature is grave indeed. Yes, I am certain. For I killed him by my own hand.
At last the real killer has been revealed.
How are we supposed to respond to this? Nayuta, retract your confession now. Mr. Justice, it is not yet time for your cross-examination. Who cares about that? Admit it. It was Queen Garan who put you up to it. She forced you to give in a confession, didn't she? You are out of line, Mr. Justice. Learn some self-restraint. Oh, but... Or do you have something that might prove I did not commit this murder? What do you think you're doing, you twat?
Truly, the truth can set us free.
Looks like Garan got to him somehow. I definitely didn't see this coming.
Now you, why are you doing this? Why would you sacrifice even your life to do Duran's bidding? Whatever the case may be, Prosecutor Sanmari, your testimony, please. I could not remain silent while Her Eminence fell under suspicion for this crime. It was I who murdered Justice Minister Inga. He had to die for the future of Karayan. I consider it divine judgment cast upon a fiend who sought to assassinate our monarch. My mother was simply covering for me. I'm ashamed to let her go so far for my sake. You do understand what you're doing, right, Nayuta? You're sentencing yourself to death if you're found guilty. If that is the court's verdict, then so be it. I must obey the law above all else. The law, Nayuta, or the Queen?
Objection!
Enough! This blather has nothing to do with the witness's testimony.
Please address any issues you have during the cross-examination, defence. Oh, I will. I'm going to blow this problematic testimony to smithereens.
Hold it!
You kept quiet all this time even though you were the real killer?
Yes, and I accept that what I have done can never be forgiven. But I never imagined suspicion would fall upon the Queen herself. Prosecutor Sanmari has planned the future of our kingdom above his own life. He is taking responsibility for the crime and showing his loyalty to Queen and country. Without a monarch on the throne, Karayan would be plunged into chaos. I could never wish that upon my homeland. That is why I have let the truth be known.
What a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to ask you again, Nayuta. Did you really kill Minister Inga?
Yes. No matter how many times you ask, Mr. Justice, the truth is immutable.
Hold it!
It's not too late. You can still retract your confession before the verdict's rendered.
There is no retracting the truth. One either tells it or does not tell it. It is that simple.
Ah, why does it have to be so stubborn, Nayuta? I hate how you never listen to reason once you get like this. I think we'll need some evidence before we can get him to retract his confession. Either that or we'll have to force retraction out of him by appealing to what's in his heart. It's not going to be easy either way. Prosecutor Sanmari, what was the motive for your crime?
I had reason enough to kill Minister Inga.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that?
Minister Inga was planning to assassinate Her Eminence in a coup d'etat. I had to nip this evil in the bud, even if it cost me the purity of my soul.
So you're saying the death of another is a reasonable price to pay to protect the Queen?
Long have we remained independent under the authority of our spirit medium queens. We command the people's awe and respect with the power to commune with the dead. Without such a monarch, our kingdom would lose its standing in the world.
Though spirit channeling is so important, why did you have Queen Amara perform the rite?
I am afraid my elder sister's quite capricious.
She would fulfill her duty only when the desire struck, as sporadic as that was. It was therefore something she did on a whim, no meaning behind it.
A meaningless whim? It's hard to press a statement like that.
Now, if I may return to my testimony.
Hold it!
Divine judgment.
Yes, I rendered judgment upon the minister on behalf of the Holy Mother.
Are you saying the Holy Mother guided you?
No, Her Holiness would never condone killing in her name, regardless of the circumstances. As such, I believe my defiled soul will be damned to hell. But I do not regret what I have done. I willingly sacrifice my soul to protect this kingdom's future.
I'll snap out of it already, Nayuta. So if motive comes from a place of faith, huh? Why does that sound completely credible when it's coming from him? Or Mara expressed a similar motive. As for her
mercifulness, she is truly deserving of her title.
Hold it!
So you killed Minister Inga and Queen Amara staged the crime? Is that how it went?
Precisely. My mother is as clever as she is kind. She sought to conceal my crime by taking all the guilt upon herself.
Yeah, another lie. I need to poke a hole in his testimony, but how? Nayuta, could it be that you didn't realise Nanya was actually Queen Amara, your own mother?
That is not as strange as you might think. Much time has passed since we last met, after all.
Right, 23 years ago, was it? When Dirk saved her after the supposed assassination attempt?
No, Mr. Justice. It was 15 years ago that Dirk abducted my mother.
Eh? That's weird. Are you sure about that?
I remember it clearly. I was around 10 years old at the time.
Nayuta, please add that last statement to your testimony.
Objection!
You're saying Dirk made off with Queen Amara 15 years ago? But that's strange, because I heard something very different from Dirk. He said they ran off together 23 years ago.
That is impossible. I know for a fact it was 15 years ago.
Well, I've evidence that contradicts your statement. How do you explain this photo? Dirk said it was taken 23 years ago.
He said that?
He did. But if we take what you just said as fact, then there's something in this photo that don't make any sense. This isn't making any sense to me, so I suppose I should ask. What does not make sense if the photo is only 15 years old?
Take that!
I'm not sure how this doesn't make sense. Well, fuck. Personally, it makes sense to me. Then I guess the defence's senses were slightly off. Yes, your common sense. How? I hope the defence is prepared to give a sensible answer this time round.
Take that!
Nayuta, this discrepancy may not be directly related to this case, but I don't think we can simply overlook it either. Dirk said the baby in the photo was you, but that don't make any sense if the photo's only 15 years old. After all, you said you were around 10 then, right? He's definitely sweating bullets over there over something. Apollo, if this baby isn't Nayuta... Wait, you don't think... Did Queen Amara have another child while she was on the run? What? And just what if the child were being held hostage? Nayuta, is that why you obey Queen Garan's every command? You presume too much. Ah, and that's why Queen Amara was trying to take the rap as well, to protect this other child. A child born 15 years ago. There'd have to be someone who's 14 or 15 years old now. This is just a guess, but I believe I know someone who fits the bill. This also explains the strange behaviour. This is the child who was born to Dirt and Queen Amara 15 years ago. All those strange statements she kept making, now they all make sense. Now I see Nayuta. Why you do what you're told. The other child born to Dirt and Queen Amara is... Mr. Justice, I believe I know what you're about to say, but I cannot allow you to name an innocent soul as a child of terrible sinners. I thought you might try and stop me. After all, simply revealing this information endangers who you've been trying to protect. I think this should make it clear what I'm talking about. This is the chink in your armour. The reason why you fear for your sibling's reputation.